So a couple of weeks ago I attempted to provide my own commentary to a race which took place many years ago. This one took place in 1984, which was a few years before I was even born, so I never got to witness it in person. But with my love of commentary, I wanted to express it that bit further and try and provide it to some races which I never got to see, and see how it would sound with a modern tone. I quickly discovered, though, that commentating on a video recording is a bit trickier than it is doing it live, because you don't get to see all the action in front of your own eyes. You can only pick up what the camera sees, making it more difficult to actually spot everything and provide the entertainment which the crowd deserves. But it's something that I'm willing to keep going at, and thanks to your support from the first video, I'm back here to try again. Now, I've picked a more modern race from 2002 this time, but again, it was a race that I never actually got to see in person, and I wanted to give my own spin on things to see how it would sound. So this race in question was from, as mentioned, in 2002 at a BAS Round which took place at Hereford, not long after the Nationals that year, which took place at St Florence in 2002. But it's a worthwhile race watching, and I hope you enjoy me providing my own commentary to it. So let's see how it looks. So here we are then, the Hereford BAS Round 2002 Class 7 final, and we have our finalists there, Russ Shepherd, John Gaffney and Gareth Thomas towards the outside. Then we have Darrell Cole, Dickie Lindsay, Carl Mosley, Martin Tinker, and on the inside, Paul Waldron. So the bunch is up and away we go, and it looks to be Gareth Thomas. Oh, problems for the gaffer. He's slow down that first straight into turn one we go. Then Russ Shepherd on the outside in the Stroud 37, but it's Thomas on the inside. Cole slots into third ahead of Tinker. Oh, Dickie Lindsay's round in PhD 59, but it's Border Counties 9. Mosley round the outside in the 82, and he overcooks it, not as much as Tinker though, who gets it all out of shape in the Clio, and down that start straight we go, but we see red flags, and that brings a halt to the attempt with the PhD 59 facing the wrong way. So we will go again then, minus PhD 59 Dickie Lindsay, but the Class 7 rerun is underway, and on that start straight we go, and it is Russ Shepherd this time who gets the best of the starts, with John Gaffney much better out the gate this time around in North Shropshire 1. Gareth Thomas slots into third, but looks up the inside of Shepherd for that lead position. A bit of door rubbing there, but Gaffney round the outside in NS1 takes it up, and Mosley slides through in Scunthorpe 82. Paul Waldron right there with him. We go three abreast behind the leader. Thomas it is leading Mosley, Shepherd, Gaffney. Then it's Waldron on that fifth position, but into turn 1-2 we go. It's BC 9, Scunthorpe 82. Then the battles for third there with Stroud 37, Radford 139 looking for a way past North Shropshire 1. Gaffney goes wide, Shepherd on the inside, Martin Tinker watching closely in York 71. Gaffer drops 2 places as we go down the start straight once more, and it's Thomas pulling away from Mosley, and Shepherd, Waldron with the Gaffer still on that outside line in North Shropshire 1. Through the finish straight we go once more. BC 9, that Citroen Saxo body machine ahead of the Fiat Seicento. Oh, the two blue machines get tangled, and Tinker and Gaffney drop down the order. Darrell Cole right there at the back in Carmarthen 15, but it's the other blue machine, BC 9, leading the way once more. Scunthorpe 82, they're settling down now. Stroud 37, oh, there's a tangle further back. Once again, Tinker and Gaffney come to grief, and the Waldron car slowing as well, but it is remaining with Thomas. There goes the tail enders. Darrell Cole just goes past us. Oh, we've got Reds once again with problems with those machines tangling up at the tail end. So it looks like we've lost the York 71 of Martin Tinker. We're down to 6 then, and who's going to make the best of the breaks this time? This Class 7 final is underway, and who's it going to be? It is once again Border Counties 9, Gareth Thomas. Then once again we also see Russ Shepherd on his outside in Stroud 37, and again we see John Gaffney on that outside, the widest line of all in North Shropshire 1, but it's Thomas who leads Shepherd, who's going to be up into third place, and oh, Gaffney into the back of the Stroud car. Mosley looking for a way through, bang bang, and a bigger one then as Darrell Cole joins in, and that is definitely red flags, isn't it? Another Class 7 attempt and another stoppage there. It's getting a bit messy now, boys, with this one, as we see a lot of damage on the back of that Citroen AX. Cole, I think, also picking up a bit of damage. And so we're down to 4 starters then for the final, and away we go then. Class 7s leave the line, and once again Gareth Thomas makes the best of the starts. Carl Mosley looks to lead the chase in Scunthorpe 82. Paul Waldron there in third in Radford 139. These cars have certainly been worked hard this weekend, but at the moment it's Thomas who leads the way. Mosley hurls the car sideways on that wide line, looking for that traction and the lead position. Waldron there up the inside looking for second, but no way through. Darryl Cole overcooks it then in Carmarthen 15, and he drops further back from the lead trio. But it is Gareth Thomas then who leads the way. Border Counties 9, Carl Mosley looking to chase in Scunthorpe 82 on the wider line. Paul Waldron watching closely in Radford 139. Mosley gets up close to the back of the Border Counties 9, but no way through as Thomas defends his position. That leader, then he controls the pace and keeps that perfect line tight and tidy going into the turns. Where's he going to feature? He's out wide, but Mosley's out wider, and Waldron looking also, but no answer at the moment. And Darryl Cole just dropping a bit further back than the V8 machine in Carmarthen 15. Mosley under pressure now as Waldron looks up the inside. Radford 139 trying to challenge Scunthorpe 82, but as we go into turn 1 and 2 once again, and Thomas has gone very wide then in Border Counties 9, but gets back in front. Mosley will close in Scunthorpe 82. Into the start gate turn we go, but it's BC 9 82 139. That's the leaders. And then we have CM15, but it is Thomas going into turn 1 on the brakes. Then Mosley looking to carry the speed into the corner and looks for a tighter exit. Once again, Thomas goes wide, and we're running down on laps here. Waldron goes through in that third position. He's been there all race long so far. No answer to the lead pair, but he could capitalise if they make a mistake. Mosley closing in then into the turn we go. BC9 it is. Gareth Thomas then keeping tight and tidy. He runs out a bit wide. I think it's a dash to the line. Mosley and Thomas it is, but it is Gareth Thomas. Border Counties 9, Carl Mosley, Paul Waldron. That's the 1, 2, 3. One left to finish, and a few problems on board then for Carmarthen 15 of Darryl Cole. Think maybe a driveline issue there on board, and I think a puncher to boot just to add to his woes. But he picks up valuable points for 4th place in CM15, and there is a variety of trophy winners from a few different classes there. But the Class 7s coming up now. Paul Waldron then picks up 3rd place in the Radford 139, and a good season for Paul so far. 2nd place then, I'm sure we'll settle for that. Carl Mosley in Scunthorpe 82 tried his hardest, but no answer to the man of the moment who picked up the spoils. BC9 Gareth Thomas, your Class 7 champion then at the Hereford BAS Round of 2002. The drivers then make their way onto the truck for the lap of honour. As said, a variety of classes there on board. It's going to be a bit cramped on the back of that pickup truck, but the Class 7 trophy winners then fully deserved, as is everybody on the back of that wagon. So well done, Class 7s, and hard work, but super stuff. Well done. So there we go, the Class 7 final from Hereford's BAS Round in 2002. A race of attrition with multiple stoppages and only 4 cars making it to the finish, and a race in the end won by the late, great Gareth Thomas for one of his best wins, excluding his 2011 Nationals triumph. I hope you enjoyed it. It was certainly a challenge to do. Because, as said at the beginning, you don't see everything that goes on if you was compared to if you was watching it live. You only really see what the cameras pick up, and it makes it that little bit more tricky. But I hope you enjoyed it all the same. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and pop in the comments any suggestions of races you would like me to try and cover in the future. And if it's possible, and I've got it in my collection, then I'll have a look at it for you, and we'll see what we can do as I attempt to provide more alternative commentary. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.